Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters and it is day 29 of Scraptember. Today is my last video for Scraptember. We've made it. We're at the almost end. Jess has a video up tomorrow for day 30, but I'm at the end of my Scraptember layouts and I'm so excited. So today's prompt is black and white. So I am taking that prompt to mean a black and white photo. You obviously can do whatever, black and white, like papers or ephemera or however you like it. Excuse me, I am using a black and white photo. Now here's the coloured version of the same photo, but I am going to use the black and white one on this layout. This was a photo, if you can't sort of tell, my son's underwater, technically at his swimming lessons, technically not in summer, but whatever. In fact, it was taken in July, middle of winter. Minor detail. But they do, once a year, they do underwater photos with the swim school that we go to. So this was pretty exciting. Got his photo taken, love this, thumbs up, holding his breath, super cute. So I printed it off in black and white and colour, but I'm going with black and white. And if you watched my video on the 27th, you will know that I've started a new series where I am trying to make a layout with every single one of the collections in my collection of scrapbooking supplies. I have 46. I used one in the video on the 27th, which I have decided to purge, and this is the second layout that I'm making for this series, where I am using the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Sun-Kissed collection to create this layout. Now again, this photo wasn't taken in summer, but it is in the water, so I feel like it totally works. So we're going to make a layout with this collection, then we're going to decide if we're going to keep it or not at the end of the video. Spoiler alert, I'm going to have a lot of trouble letting go of any of my Cocoa Vanilla Studio collections, so we're probably keeping this, but we'll see how we go. So we're going to make the layout. I've already pulled out some bits I want to use. So I'm going to put this aside. We're going to flip to fast forward so I can do my voiceover, and we're going to put something together here. All right, we'll switch to fast forward now. All right, so here we are in fast forward mode. I will be doing my voiceover, and as I've already explained to you, it is day 29 of Scraptember, so there's only one day left after this one. So super exciting that we're so close to the end. And I love this layout, I have to say. Obviously, doing my voiceover now, I've already seen how it all comes together, and I'm really pleased. So I have got this black and white photo of Lincoln, as I showed you in the intro. He's swimming at his swimming lessons, so it isn't in summer. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the middle of winter when this photo was taken. But I wanted to use this collection because, I don't know, I just did. As I said, I'm doing this new series. You'll see a video up on the channel about it at the start of October, even though I've snuck in these two videos beforehand. But I'm going to make a layout with every single collection in my scrapbooking supplies, and I'm going to decide if I'm keeping them or not. So I had to start with, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to use them all. So I wanted to pick a collection that I thought went well with my photo, and I thought I could make this one work. And spoiler alert, I mean, I already knew I was going to keep it. It's Cocoa Vanilla Studio. However, in the interests of doing justice by the series, I want to use every single collection. Maybe I will surprise myself and not keep all of my Cocoa Vanilla Studio. I think it unlikely, but you never know. So I pulled out some of the different papers. I kind of stuck with the blues and greens in the papers, and then I do add some of the other pops of colour in the collection through the florals. They also had this 3x4 card in the collection that said good vibes only. And I thought, you know what, that will make a great title. So I'd pulled that out. And then I'm really just kind of putting it together. I wanted to use those little flags. And then I've got a few of the little phrase strips that I'm going to pop in. So one of them, or the top one there, says sweet memories. And then I think I use a little banner down the bottom that says hello. And then I've got a little one of those little tabby things that goes under the photo that says the best. I thought that was cute. And look, I've added my florals, as I said, into each cluster. Sorry, I've made 3 clusters with the florals, and each cluster has 3 florals. I tried to pick a range of colours, but I definitely wanted to keep those blues and tealy kind of aquary colour, I don't know, and the greens in each of the clusters as well. But I do bring in some pops of yellow, orange and pink, along with the blues and greens, which is everything that's in the collection, but I just didn't go too overboard on the other colours, if that makes sense. And I've got a few leaves and a few of the other little florally bits to add in, popping up a couple of things on foam, and I will come in at the end and add some of the hearts that you can see there on the left-hand side of the page that are just hanging out, I will add those in as well. Pretty much that is all I'm doing. This is not going to be much of a voiceover, to be honest, because I don't really need to explain it. I've laid it all out. Now I'm going to stick it down. I can't remember why I'm not sticking down that banner piece yet. I really can't, but I haven't. And I do add that little tabby bit that says captured up the top as well. Anyway, I've got some of the papers here from the A5 paper stack. So they're not 6x8 size. They're just slightly shorter than 6x8. I'm assuming because for Zoe it's cheaper to get them printed in Australia as A5. A5 is a very common cardstock size, so I'm guessing it's a cost perspective for her. Oh, that's why I didn't stick the foam banner thing down, because I knew I had to trim off the branding strip. Up there for thinking. Right, I'm going to remove the branding strip, then continue on with putting my layout together. So I'll probably add the little foamy bit down. Look, there we go. Added the banner that says hello. Now I'm going to stick down the rest of my clusters, add my title, and honestly, that's it, we're done. So this is my last video for Scraptember, so I will do my spiel one last time. Remember to check the description box down below for a link to the Scraptember playlist. Hopefully we've had lots and lots of people playing along. I don't actually know if we have or not, but we'll find out soon. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm very excited to kind of watch along as I'm doing this voiceover. It's actually the 1st of September. So I'm really excited to start seeing everyone's videos come out and start watching. I know I'm not going to be able to watch as much as I would like because I've literally just started on Monday working full time, which is going to be a big adjustment for me, and it's a promotion. Still at my same place of work, but I've been promoted to a coordinator level. So yeah, very excited. It's just temporary for the moment. I'm just acting in the position, giving me a chance to decide if I want to apply for it permanently, but it's going to be a big adjustment for the family. So I don't know how much YouTube I will get to watch in the next little while, but that's okay. I'm glad that I had some time to create these layouts in advance for you all, or else you wouldn't have got them. If I had to create them in September, it just would not have happened. My kids are just too young for me to get much scrapping done on the weekends at the moment. So yeah, that one day off a week that I used to have used to be my scrapping day, as well as the housework and the grocery shopping and all of that. But now I don't have that anymore. So yeah, look, my videos had already slowed down considerably on this channel, and they may slow down for just a smidge more until the end of the year while I just get the routine sorted for my family. But we are doing Scrappy Advent Calendar again. I know it's not December yet; it's only September. But it's coming, so rest assured we will be doing Scrappy Advent Calendar, which I'm very excited about. We've actually already started thinking about it and talking about it and getting organised for it. So, yep, super, super keen for that. Right, I'm sticking these down and then I will be almost finished and I'll switch back to the live outro, shall we call it, where you can get to see if I keep the layout, the collection or not. I mean, spoiler alert, you already know I'm going to keep it. It's Coco Vanilla Studio, but I will tell you. But make sure you check out the description box, go and watch the playlist, see everybody else who's been creating in September or for Scraptember. If you would like to join our Facebook group, it's not too late. You can come on over. I will leave the description box in the link. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong way around. The link in the description box as well. And you can come and share layouts if you've created them with the community we have over there. So we're not very active for the rest of the year, but we're very active in September. So feel free to come on over and say hello. So I don't have too much else to say, but I know I've got to stick down all of the love hearts before I switch back to the live outro. I did think about adding some puffy stickers, but I don't. Oh, but I do add some of the wood buttons. I wasn't going to, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to have trouble using these, so why not just stick them on a layout now? So I've added one into each cluster. One says chill out, one says hey, and one says fun, which I thought was cute. So I'm going to add those. I didn't want to add the stars because I was putting the hearts on the layout, so I had to I had to pick carefully which wood buttons I wanted to use. I was going to peel off the little bit of foam they have on the bottom of them, but to be honest, I don't think it would have saved me that much bulk, so I didn't. I just stuck them on. So we'll see if they become too bulky, but hopefully they don't, and they can stay once I add them to my album. We'll see. So I've almost finished. As I said, I'm just sticking down my love hearts. I'm putting 3 into each cluster, sticking 2 of them down flat on the page and then popping one up on foam. And I'm going to do that in all of the 3 clusters. hang on, Lincoln's here. I'm doing a voiceover, buddy. What's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on. All right, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, so Lincoln just wants to stand here with me while I finish doing my voiceover. I've only got like a minute or so left. So if you hear any noises in the background, it's just him and Gypsy. But I have finished. Honestly, I've finished. I probably could have stopped it from here and then just switched back to the outro, but I've kept the whole process in for you to see. So sticking down the last of my hearts, I am going to try and get some tiny word stickers onto the page and some puffy stickers, but honestly, neither of those make it on there. I just think there's enough going on as it is, and I didn't want to take away from the beautiful black and white photo there that is of Lincoln, because it's a beautiful photo. Yeah, but I did think about adding some tiny word stickers, but no, I'm like, no, that's not going to work. Put it back on. All right, so I'm just tidying away my workspace, and then I am going to come back and show you what I have done and do the outro with you. So thank you guys, and I will switch back to a live outro very soon for you now. All right, so I've finished my layout. As you saw it all come together. Super happy with how this looks. Very impressed with my black and white photo with these colours. Loving it. I think it would not, it possibly actually would have had a similar effect because I've got the oranges and the blues in his top, but I do really like it with the black and white. So super happy with that, especially for my last Scraptember layout. But the question that is on all of your lips, maybe I already told you in the voiceover, am I going to keep the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Sunkiss collection? And the answer is, of course, yes, I am. So you probably already know that Cocoa Vanilla Studio is one of my favourite manufacturers. So I'm definitely keeping this, but also, you know, using it and playing with it. I definitely want to keep it. It's definitely my jam. It's bright, but not overwhelming bright. It's still kind of got a pastel vibe to it, even though it is bright, and I'm really happy with this. I really love the ombre background. I love the good vibes only as my title. Really love this. So thank you guys so much for watching. It is my last Scraptember video for the month. Jess will be back tomorrow for her last video of September. I hope you've loved playing along. We've certainly loved hosting again this year, and we look forward to seeing what you've all created this month. So thank you guys for playing along. We will see you tomorrow for our last video of September. Thanks guys. Bye.